Oh, for heaven's sakes. Hi, everybody. I'm talking away here, and I'm not coming up on the thingamabob, the computer. I'm like, what's going on? And look, I was having a whole conversation all by myself, because it wasn't not going live. Oh, my goodness. Okay. It's all okay, people. It's all okay. Listen, it's fine. We're fine. Oh, heavens. Okay. I think I've said okay about 18 times so far this morning to myself. I'm going to get all my M&Ms. We can play the okay game. I'm going to put about this many in because it's probably how many times I said the word. Oh, good gracious. Happy Friday. I'm still giggling to myself. It's gonna be interesting day. It actually is going to be interesting. I'm gonna try that again. Interesting day. My friend Elizabeth Mayfield Hart from Creatively Elizabeth and I are getting together, and we're putting a video together. She's going to show me how to make a mini album with Mediterranean, what's it called? Mediterranean blooms. It's one of the sweets. It's the sweets with the, yes, this one. Mediterranean blues. We're going to make a very summery mini album. I'm very excited about that. And, yeah. It's going to be fun. We're going to record it all so that we can put it up and you can have, take the class anytime. Right? So it's all good. It's all wonderful and marvelous. I've been creating with, what have I been creating with? Yes, Spotlight on Nature. Spotlight on Nature bundle this week. And I love the circle dies. Love the circle dies. What page is this on? Page 69. I think it's one of the bundles where, let's see what the picture looks like. Yeah, see, this is the picture of the dies. And when we saw it, I can't remember if we saw that it said 12 dies. When I saw the picture, it was very mysterious. Like, is that one die all cut together? No, they're different dies. There's 12 dies. So, okay, let's turn the camera down. Oh, my goodness. And we'll put this down like this. So, yes. And we'll go like that. And we'll have everything here. And life will be good. Right? We'll turn on a light. It is very warm in here today. It's gonna be nice and warm today. It's gonna be, I don't know. I think the weather said it's gonna be 23 Celsius today. What is that in American? 20, no, here, this is Celsius. 23, so I don't know. More than room temperature, like 71, 2, 3, 74, 70, anyways. It's gonna be nice. This is nice. This is my kind of summer. If it could be this temperature all summer, I'd be quite happy. So, we have the Spotlight on Nature bundle. It comes with these awesome dies, and there's some dies that have just embossing on it, and some cuts out like this little florally, and the dots, and then there's other sizes. You get like a whole slew of the sizes and the decorations. And then we have Dear Friend, we have Thanks, we have Flowers, we have Butterfly, we have Leaves, and then we have some splotches and scritches for decoration. And let's look at our cards we have made so far. So we did Dear Friend. I think I stuck this down too soon. It's still a little bobbly, but that's okay. In hindsight, I would have put something flat on this while it dried. That was but I do like it. Very simple with some pretty and pink blending and some of these, what are these beautiful butterfly. This thing is, I feel like everything's crooked. Butterfly, yes. you know what? Let's just move this over a bit. And then we had this one from yesterday. So it was originally a thanks card, and I turned it into a congratulations card, summing out the sentiment. And if you're looking for a great sentiment kit, a stamp set, this one, Wonderful Thoughts. And it does come with dies. It's not in a bundle though anymore, but you still can buy matching dies. This would look amazing if you had a graduate and you did this in their school colors, and then just basic rhinestones and just color them with your alcohol markers. Then we had this one. You can see the different sizes of the same circle design. You have, right? And we did it. I did this one in Summer Splash and Pretty in Pink. This one's Pumpkin Pie and Pretty in Pink. I think I like this one better. I think this one kind of is really dark compared to the rest. But hey, somebody will be happy. And then we have Dear Friend with the block. Right? And then we have some with rhinestones. So I colored the rhinestones with Pretty in Pink alcohol marker. And wait, I haven't finished this one, but look at this in Lemon Lolly. I'm not a huge fan of yellow, but Lemon Lolly is a beautiful yellow. So, what we did, we have our Pretty Pink, our Gray Apple Green, and look, I made a label for my Stampin' pad because I added Memento ink refill to a basic white empty stamp pad because I wanted to try out this hint that I heard about. So, I'm going to turn on another light just because there's a lot of shadows with the sunshine, and we have our host code, and if you order this week with the host code, you can earn yourself a free class to go featuring these 3 card designs, and you will receive the supplies to make 2 of each. You will need to have your own stamp sets to make them exactly like I do, because there are rules, and we follow the rules. So I thought for July, we need to do our July calendar. We do. We need to do our July calendar. So let's move that over a bit. Because, like, I did the June calendar. I was very good at doing the June calendar. But let's be honest, the cards did not get mailed out very timely. I think several of them were. It's okay. Happy mail is happy mail no matter when it arrives. And I don't think people send enough happy mail as is. So I'm thinking we could just do like a little border right along with the flowers. Or should I do just one flower? No, that's kind of boring. I think we should do a border. Okay. So I'm using my Stampin', my glass mat that demonstrators can pre-order right now, and next month in July, when all the online exclusives go live, customers will be able to buy it. So I'm going to put this one kind of this way, and it's okay if I get ink there because I can just wipe it off. And then I'm going to put this one this way. Ooh, that's pretty good. And then I can put one, let's go this way. Oh, that looks really nice. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. And then this way. There we go. Okay, let's close this before we get a disaster. I'm going to come in with just a Kleenex and wipe that right off. I could use a wet wipe, but then I have to wait for it to dry. So if I wipe it off while it's wet, we'll be fine. Just fine. Isn't that pretty for July? And then I brought in Summer Splash, Gray Apple Green, Pretty in Pink, and Pumpkin Pie. And I think they look very lovely together. So we can just color some. So let's think. What do we want to do first? Should I just start rainbow order? No, let's just do some blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need to do 3 blue flowers, right? Okay, I'm using the brush end on these bigger ones. This is faster. And you know me. If you've been here long, you know what I keep forgetting to do? Is I keep forgetting to introduce myself. Like, I'm really bad at that. I assume you all know who I am. So while we color some blues, it should be like one of each, right? Let's see. What can I tell you about myself? My name's Bonnie Sanch. I live in Calgary, Alberta, in Canada. I've been paper crafting for almost 30 years. Started out crafting it when my daughter was little. Oops. And we lived far away. We lived in Ontario. If you know anything about Canada, that is, I was in eastern part of Ontario. And then, oh, I should do 3 because then the green will be all the leaves. So I'm not making a green flower. So I need to do 4 blues. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do this one blue. Anyways, back to my story. And I'm quite far away from my family when my kids were born. From our families, actually. But we grew up in Alberta, where we live now. I have a husband. We've been married forever. And we have 2 children that are adults, which is pretty wild because I don't feel that old most of the time. And yeah, I love to color with Stampin Blends because I am not a terrific colorer by any means, which is kind of funny considering that my daughter is an illustrator and a graphic designer. And yeah, okay, this is dark. Let's do dark here. And I think I want most of, I think I want pink as the primary, so I'm going to color another big flower pink. So, I used to really struggle with guilt when it came to crafting. Like, so when I first started paper crafting, I was actually scrapbooking. And we had little kids. And I was a stay-at-home mom. And do I want to change out this color? Now is the time. I'm worried that it's going to be really dark. Should I switch it out for pink? You know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm committing to it. So, and then, oh, here's my thing. So I find that this side, the brush side, is darker than the lighter side. So what if I just do some of these little guys with the bullet tip end, which I find is fun. Anyways, back to my story. I used to really struggle with the guilt, right? I was at home all day. Neil was at work all day, and then he would come home, and I'd be like, here are your kids, which really wasn't overly fair to him, right? Because he had a long day. But I still needed that time. I did really need some time to be just me and to be something creative. And I started going to these scrapbooking classes, probably like once a month or so. And I really loved it. And it gave me some time to be me and to be creative. And the guilt went away because I was making something for my family to enjoy. That's really what it was. And then, let's see. And then I started doing that as a business. That was with Creative Memories. And we moved further away. We moved out of Ottawa, the Ottawa area. And Ottawa City. We moved out of there and we went to a smaller town, about half an hour away. So by that time I had some friends who were other moms. I introduced them to scrapbooking, and we all loved it because seriously, it got rid of the guilt. We needed that time away from our kids, and we were able to make scrapbook pages our family would enjoy. And then I moved back home. We moved back to Alberta. And I never got my business back. I never really built Creative Memories. So I realized that it's been 20 years since we moved back from Ontario to Calgary to Alberta. And we had friends that we had going at university because we had gone to U of A. And Beth introduced me to Stampin' Up, which had just came into Canada. So Stampin' Up came into Canada in 2022, 2023, sometime in there. Anyways, and I kind of started stamping, but my love was still scrapbooking. And then, as my kids were getting older, I was having less and less time, which was weird, right? But I liked stamping. I liked making cards for people and mailing them. And even though I do try to mail out lots of cards, I still haven't done. But it makes me happy. It gives me... when my kids were a bit older, they started going to school. When they were in school full-time, I got a part-time job. And then that turned into a full-time job, basically. And I was an HR assistant, basically, coordinator. I loved my job, loved it. And then my job was eliminated. It was very stressful. I very much missed my job. I would probably still be there in some sort of HR role. I really liked training. I loved onboarding people. I did a lot of volunteer work with guides and scouting when my kids were in it. Now my kids are growing up. And, the things I loved about my job. I found, by this time, like, my friends were also in the same situation. We had gotten busy with our kids. And we weren't doing classes. And we weren't having time to create. So I started doing Stampin' Up as a hobby / business. Or really, I first started out as a hobbyist because I also wanted to save money. Oh, I made my crafting dollars go further. So, yeah. And then I thought, I miss classes. I'm going to throw some classes. And that's how I started back with Stampin' Up, making it a business, because I think everybody should have the opportunity. Oh, I think that is so pretty. That is so July-ish for me, where the flowers are on full bloom. Oh, I love it. So you can get your copy of a blank PDF. It has all the pages you need, all the calendars, just laid out like this. I print mine at 90% scale on basic white, just regular basic white. You can print it out as a booklet if you wanted it, but you can get this for free. The PDF is for free, and you can decorate it any way you want by just printing it out and put it. Oh, by signing up for my email list. You sign up for my email list, and you can get, and you can make your own. So this is, I like this. This is going on my blog today because I really like this. I like how it turned out. Yes, even with pumpkin pie, because I did the later version. I really like it. It's very summery. It is. Okay, I hope you have a terrific day and a terrific weekend. I hope you get time to do something creative. In fact, I encourage you to find some time to do something creative. And I'll see you here next week on Tuesday. Bye-bye.